Help you.
Oh!
Welcome to the second episode of Fast Break Lacrosse, Australia's only lacrosse TV show. Coming up in this episode, we go down to Footscray Lacrosse Club in their 50th season. We speak with Australian goalkeeper Steve Mackey about the basics of being a goalkeeper, and we speak with Jason Lawrence, Australia's #1 referee. But first, here's Em with the news.
Thanks, Evan. The men's and women's national championships were held in Adelaide in July. In men's, Victoria won their 5th consecutive title, defeating South Australia in the grand final after an early tournament loss. In women's, Western Australia took the title for the first time since 1984, defeating Victoria in the final. The Under-19 Women's World Lacrosse Championships were held in Germany last week. By the semi-finals, the Australian team were undefeated apart from their loss to the USA. They went up against Canada in the semis and won in a tough competition. In Saturday's grand final, the USA came out on top. Getting a bit more local, on the weekend VicLacs put on a mini World Cup for the Under-11 girls final round. The girls competed with their lacrosse skills, participants representing different countries, in an exciting morning down at Footscray Lacrosse Club. And to the ladders, as of round 15, in state women's, Footscray is leading with 52 points over Newport on 48, Williamstown and Altona Caulfield still keeping their distance. In state men's, we also find Footscray on top with 52 points. Surrey Park and Williamstown tied in second place, and a tight race between Malvern and Eltham to make it into the final four. The upcoming 2011 Victorian finals venues have been announced. For anyone looking to come down and watch, go to lacrossevictoria.com.au. Again, if you have any lacrosse or lacrosse club related news, don't hesitate to email us at fastbreakweekly@gmail.com. I'm Emily Kronborg, keeping you up to date with all the fast breaking news.
Round 9 of State League Lacrosse as we see CAULFIELD taking on MCC. Rodriguez passes it to Robbie Stark at the top. What's he going to do here, Ryan?
I think he's going to look to drive from the top, Gus. He does, and he's awkward shot there, but he puts it in on the under the top post.
What can Robbie Stark make of this one as he drives in from the top right, pushes good short pole D, moves across to Brendan Rodriguez, one-on-one with the goal, he shoots low, hits the back of the net, boom! Ball is held quite well from Robbie Stark, who moves it across to Michael Rodriguez, changes hands, simple dodge, shoots it low, bounce shot, hits the back of the net, great goal. Well, early in this game, what can they do in the face? It's loose. Clever pickup there, running down the field, passes to the left. Brendan Rodriguez passes it across to Michael, who shoots low, gets the goal. Good work.
Great goal there.
Anthony Tank Rodriguez driving, forces off the little short pole defender, turns around, shoots it high. Can't do much about that. Moving the ball from the right. Clever. Oh, great work there from Adam Townley. Nothing small about him. Gets in there. MCC moving the ball. Egan. To mental play. To Hyde. Back to Egan. Shoots it low. The goalie's off balance. Hits the goal. Done with loaded bullocks. As he comes down the field. A drive definitely from the top. He's going to pass it off. No, low shot. Gets the goal. Boom. The ball's moved to the top. Again, Bullock with possession. Driving. Forcing the shot. Screened the goalie. Couldn't do anything about that. Driving it. A jump shot. Forbes makes a clever save. Looks to move it. No. Slows it down. Takes it out the back. So we see a pass coming across the field to Michael Rodriguez, who's moving it down the field. Nice and slow. Solid clear. Passes it to Adam Townley. Back to Michael Rodriguez. Shoots it low. Another goal. Dynamite. CC again find themselves losing the face. No, good fight there. Great pickup from Bullock. He's dynamite today as he moves it to the forward line. Passes it across to Egan. Shady comes around, shoots it low, gets the goal. Fantastic work. Controlling it to the goalie's left. What can Hyde do here? Lettieri's holding him out well. Hyde, sneaky, goes inside him, shoots low, gets the goal. Boom!
Lettieri.
Well, it was a close game, but MCC managed to come out on top, 14-10. Round 5 of State League Women's as we see CAULFIELD Altona versus Footscray. Ball in the forward line well. Daniel Mollison passes to Verity Cloth. Drives in, changes hands, shoots low, gets the goal. In defense. Great fight for the ball. Number 22, Rebecca Lane, picks up the ball cleanly. Geez, she's fast, Ryan.
Yeah, she's running that all the way down the field. She loves to do it. It's one of her favourite things to do. And she's going all the way for a fast break, and she puts it in on the left over the top of the keeper.
Gets the goal. See the draw coming. Small and Cloth taking it. Ball's loose. Clever pickup, drops it.
There's Quas. She's going down to the front of goal. Dodging out to the right-hand side. Puts it in low.
Quas shoots low. So we see a shot from Lane. Clever save. As the ball goes behind.
I think that actually came off a post, Gus.
Yeah, I think so. The goal is out of the cage. Tomasino's open in front. Hits the post. My God.
Wow.
Could this be a 1-1 with the keeper? No. Stella Justice Allen takes it out. Of course, one of the players representing Australia in the under-19 internationals held in Germany. Stella takes to the right-hand side. Passes to her sister Darcy. Passes to Quas. To Naomi Lane. To her sister Danielle. Moves it slowly. Tomasino open. Gets the goal. Boom. A great sensible bit of play there. On the sidelines. McSullivan controlling the ball. She's got a double.
Oh, great check there by Rebecca Lane. That seems to be her bread and butter right there, taking the ball. She's a great defender, and then she's got the legs to run it up the field like we're seeing here again. Oh,
she's like dynamite moving down the field. She passes a Quas to Quas. Hard enough for me to say. Passes to Darcy. Good save there by Kukuka. Forward line. Good ground ball there. Clever pickup as the ball's moving slowly down the field, playing to their plans. Burgess gets the ball. Pass the Cloth in the middle. 1-on-1. Hits the back of the net. Goal. All right, Mollison holding the ball at the side. Looking to drive. Takes it back out. Clever work. Passes it to backward. Burgess is cleverly waiting. Back to Mollison. 1-on-1 with the goalie. Well, it was no easy game for Altona CAULFIELD as Footscray came out on top 14-2.
Coming up after the break, we go to Adelaide for the Australian National Championships, and we get up close and personal with international referee Jason Lawrence. Don't go away.
Yep, help here, yep. All right. Yeah, good ball, good ball. Yes!
Welcome back. We're about to have a look at the highlights in the Australian National Championships, but first, Jason Lawrence is going to take us into the world of being an international referee.
Hi, my name is Jason Lawrence. I'm a lacrosse referee. I'm the Vice President of Alara Victoria. I am currently the #1 ranked referee in Australia. To become a referee, you can start out as a club-based referee and referee for your club. If you want to join the association, you do that just simply by saying you'd like to join, and you get allocated to independent games. Every year you need to sit an exam and pass it. The thing I enjoy most about being a referee is the camaraderie between the referees. You certainly have a bed in most states of Australia and in many capital cities around the world. I had the referee-in-chief of Canada put me up for a few weeks in Canada, in Toronto. I then went to Manchester, was put up in Manchester, was put up in London. I was also put up in Madrid to referee the Madrid Open, all just through friends of friends of friends. So yeah, it's one of those sports where you have plenty of contacts, and it's great. The step from club level to international level and to national level is as a referee is basically easier because you have more highly skilled players who don't want to spend a minute man down because that generally costs a goal. My favourite story or my favourite moment would be in the under-19 World Championships of 2008. I was head referee doing USA and Canada, and the game was tied and went to overtime, and yeah, that was probably the best game I've been involved with in terms of an excitement level. That was really good fun.
Looking to tie it. As here they come, and a shot from the outside. Where is it? It's under Steele, and he's got it. The referees, nobody knows what to signal here. Referees time out and they say no goal. Canadian ball here is a huge save from Steele.
It's the best place you can ever hope to watch a game of lacrosse. He's on the field in amongst the players, so it's the best vantage point, and it's great to be involved with the sport, still have a physical level of activity and watch a game that we all enjoy. To anyone who's thinking of stopping playing and becoming a referee, I would say do it sooner rather than later. There's a chance to represent your country. And wear the Australian blazer with pride. The career path would probably be 5 or 6 years, and you could be at a Worlds if you were good enough. So anyone who's hanging on to those last few years of playing and is sore every Sunday, I would highly recommend them give refereeing a go. The next step for Jason the ref is to continue to go to Worlds. Denver 2014 is my next international goal, so that'll be the next international goal where I'll need a high ranking to be selected. I've also put my name in the ring for Amsterdam, the Europeans, next year, so that would be sort of a bit of a fun tournament. So go over there, do my best, and do a bit of travelling as well.
We're here at the Pine Stadium, Adelaide, to see Victoria taking on South Australia in the Senior Men's National Grand Final. South Australia had a convincing win over Victoria earlier in the tournament. What can Victoria do today? In the early time of this game, Josh Norton keeps the ball in play. Anthony Rodriguez picks it up and gets hit in the back by James Harley.
And two Victorian players just running into
Australia's number 6, Harley, with the ball, passes over the top to Mortimer, who's at the goalie's bottom right-hand side. As you see a drive coming from behind. No angle and gets the goal. Great shot to hit the back. 19, Jake Egan with the ball behind the goal, moving to the right. Being pushed in the back. Passes to Mighty Hyde. Underarm shot, hits the back of the net. Dynamite. Keesing has the ball as he moves it to the side. Mortimer gets it. Keesing cuts from the top. Bounce shot, hits the top of the net.
Look, I've said it.
See number 2, Jesse Winan with the ball at the bottom right-hand side. Beating his short pole defender, and no angle gets the goal over the goalie's top left hand.
Chris Plum taking it down on the left hand side, looks to go, goes one hand and gets the ball checked, and the goalkeeper takes it off him. Chris Winan receives the pass from the keeper, and he's got players putting hard pressure on him. He's getting nailed by 3 Victorian defenders.
Takes on Anthony Jenkinson looking to dodge from behind. Keesing loses his stick. Good save there, and Keesing picks up his stick and looks to move down the ball down the left hand side of the field as 1, 2 defenders.
Looks
3
like
defenders.
Pushed out. And he's kept it in somehow. Hits Mortimer with the ball, and Mortimer comes around the shot with the big bounce shot, comes off the keeper.
Philippa gets the goal. Great clearing up there, and we see some late hits.
They look
Passes
to me
off
like
to Stone as there's an isolation on the right-hand side. Bounce shot gets the goal. Not much the keeper could do about that. Victoria controlling the ball in the forward line as we see Lawson running in with his short pole defender. He's got a whole bunch of room, doesn't take the crank, rolls, and right in front of the cage, the most angle you could possibly get, shoots it low and gets the goal.
Look, Lawson could have taken that shot 5 times by the time he rolled back, controlling the ball in the bottom right-hand corner of the field. He looks like he's going to take his defender low. No, he splits high and gets a big round arm shot and beats the keeper.
Harley winning the face-off and picking it up as well. Good effort there. As he moves along the right hand, hit in the helmet, holds on to possession, does well. Passes off to Winan in the middle. No one's there. Takes the shot and a foot save from Tim Forbes. Fantastic work there. Victoria controlling the ball again. As you see Lawson from behind. Clever pick set up. Chris Plum cuts. A diving
what
goal.
A goal!
Dynamite goal. I'm going to say the best goal of the tournament there, Ryan. Stock standard save. As Vickery comes out of the goals and looks to clear it nice and slowly.
Interception.
But no, butts and intercepts and shoots. And a diving save from Vickery.
Look, Vickery stuffed that up pretty badly.
Norton controlling the ball. Interception from Pickett. Goes to the keeper. And looks to Mortimer down the middle of the field. Running down the right-hand side. This could be a fast break. Passes to Keesing on the right. Dynamite goal. Bounce shot. Goes forward line. Keesing moving the ball to Mortimer. Back up to Keesing. We see an isolation play. Going to his left. Shot on his left and dynamite goal.
Wow, that's 2 in a row for Keesing now. He's really turning it on all of a sudden. Lawson with the ball passes across the top above the restraining line to Marty Hyde, who looks to take the dodge. Does a nice little swim dodge and a big bounce shot on his right hand.
Boom! Bounce shot gets the goal. Lawson controlling the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to look for a simple pass. As we see Muxlow intercept, bringing the ball down the field. Definitely a fast break. Are we going to see a shot? No, passes to Carter. Stone's open on the crease, gets the ball. One-on-one goal with the keeper, Ryan.
That was a perfect fast break. Everybody knew exactly what they were doing.
And we see the whistle goes and Victoria wins 10-8. What a great game there, Ryan.
Look, it's hard to believe that they were the same team we saw earlier in the week, Gus. They just came out, they wanted it more than South Australia. But, you know, it was a fairly even game. There was really just a period in the third quarter, including that included that great goal from
Chris Plum's diving goal. Fantastic work.
That is probably my goal of the tournament, Gus.
I'm going to say that and Tim Forbes keeping is what won this game. Victoria 10-8.
Stay tuned, because after the break, we talk to Footscray Lacrosse Club about their 50th anniversary, and Steve Mackey gives us a few tips on goalkeeping.
We have simultaneous fouls.
Welcome back to Fast Break Lacrosse. Australian goalkeeper Steve Mackey is going to give us a few tips on how to be a better goalkeeper. But first, we're going down to Footscray Lacrosse Club to talk about their 50th anniversary.
Formed in about 1939, played for about 5 to 8 years. Died a little bit at the First World War, didn't regain until 61, where it was reformed. And from 61, the group was formed from both current MCC players and Footscray Tech School old boys. So it got going in 61, right up to with about one team, and we're right up to currently 15 teams.
I guess over many years people have looked at our club as somewhat derogatory as far as you know, sort of the rough side of town, bit of blue collar. I think what's really interesting these days is the club's come a long way. I think we've got probably some of the best lacrosse players in the state. Our junior program's very strong, our girls program is extremely strong, and the men are doing a really great job this year.
The boys are doing very well this season. Just want to see them keep performing through the season and the last end, and hopefully get into the grand final. You know, just to win a state league grand final would be a big thing for the club, our families, and you know, everyone involved around our club, because we love our club more than most people would think, and it's a great thing to be a part of.
We reached 50 years this year. We had a big celebration day, 25th of June, where we had around about 450 people here on the day. Many players that have played over the years. We had some old-timers photos inside. People that hadn't seen each other for 20, 30 years. It was a lot of fun.
It was special for the club. There was a lot of old faces about, and I think they were pretty excited. We had a pretty tough game against Malvern, and yeah, and I think for some of those older guys watching Footscray having success against a team like Malvern, it probably put a tear in their eye, I would think.
It meant a lot being a part of the state league team that played on the 50th, only because of the respect that people were giving the players, and just to see all the old faces, and you know, just to get to know everyone that was here 50 years ago that started this amazing club.
For us, the 50th, it was just about mateship and just having fun and enjoying each other's company.
It was a great 50th. It was well celebrated, I think, so yeah, I can't wait for the 100th.
Round 5 of First Division Under-16 boys, as we see MCC taking on Eltham Surrey. We see Kenny Speak with the ball, moving left to Wiles, cut in the middle to Catella, gets the goal. Fantastic work. Right-hand side, Popovic to Catella, Speaks open on the crease, gets the ball, gets the goal. The goal. Now we have Mackenzie with the ball, looking to pass to the middle. Fantastic interception by Matthew Nelson.
I think he's going to run down the pitch, mate.
Do we see a fast break? I think we do. As the ball moves to the forward line, Catella's open, gets it to him, gets the goal. Great work. As we see MCC's 13, Thompson Pritchard passes it to Stewart, dodges one, shoots low, great goal. Dynamite work there by him. Again, we see Mackenzie with the ball, looking to drive in. Nice roll, passes it to the top. Whoa!
Interception by Bryce Wiles there. Once again, we see the interception coming out of Surrey Eltham D and running straight down into the fast break situation, and he passes to Harry Caddy, who gets the goal.
Possession and moving the ball well. That's the aim of their game. You see the face taken really well. A fantastic pickup by Dylan Brooks. Running quickly. He's right in front of the goals. How'd he get there? Bounce shot hits the top. Great shot. He's taking some good hits there. Jethro Call with the ball. Number 18, Nick Wilson, on the defense, bar checking him.
Oh,
and he goes down. There's no flag, but a goal comes out of nowhere from top. And they're doing well behind the cage here. Kenny Speak driving. We got a cut from the top. Great take. Amazing work from Dylan Brooks. I mean, it's been going Eltham Surrey's way, but MCC have been putting in their 2 bits. As Pritchard Thompson passes to Jethro Core in the middle and gets the goal. Well, I can't see a comeback, but if they keep working hard, they can at least claw back a few goals. As Thompson Pritchard controls the ball. Jethro Core cuts. Great goal. Amazing. Round 8 of State League Lacrosse as we see Malvern taking on Williamstown. Fighting for it. Ball's loose and a clever pickup from Sam Marquardt. Moving to the forward line, passes across to Matt Price, shoots it, clever saves from David Gell, and Jordan cleans up and gets the goal. So the ball's loose, Jenkinson is making chase. Looks like a good pickup. Whoa, Barrett gets nailed by number 11, Gerard. And the flag's down and Gerard has to do a minute. Williamstown's import, Hasegawa, rolling, changes hands, shoots low, hits the pipe.
Unlucky, Hasegawa tries to clean up the ground ball but misses it.
Number 5, Brown picks it up, well done. As he comes out, loses the ball.
He's getting nailed by the Williamstown attack line.
Number 14, Tomasino picks it up, passes it across to Hasegawa, who gets the save by Gell. 3, well Anthony Jenkinson with the ball. Defended by Newman Duffin. Pushes him over. Terrific defense work there. As Anthony Jenkinson turns and shoots. Great goal. Not much Evan could do about that. Malvern have been doing well in this game. As we see number 4, Josh Norton driving from behind. Turns, gets the goal with absolutely no angle. Clever movement in the forward line. As we see number 10, Morlang, pass to Price. Up to Hasegawa. Drives on his left-hand side. Jump shot. Clever save by Gell. Moving the ball like true champions. As we see number 10, Morlang, passing again to Price. Drives in, one-on-one shot. Great save by Gell again. Brown passes it to Jenkinson. Driving from the right-hand side, no angle. Hits the left pipe.
That is the second goal Malvern has got today with no angle. And Evan...
As we see, driving from the side, Matthew Price comes in. Good save there by Gell.
He's getting backed up down in the corner there. It looks like they're all over him. He might lose the ball here, but he passes
Good pressure. He's drawn the foul, Ryan. He's drawn the foul. That's a flag down. As the ball comes down to number 4, Josh Norton. Passes across to Nick Lagoon. Gets the goal! Transition lacrosse right there. All right, and we see number 4, Norton, pass across to Barnes. Looks to drive on the right. Passes back to Norton. Norton on the drive. Rolling. Jump shot. Bounces it. Gets the goal! Down, taking advantage of a man up. Setting up in a 3-3, moving the ball well in the forward line. As the ball goes to Morlang, across to Price, shoots it, hits the back of the net. Well, I think it's all over for Malvern. Well, it was neck and neck the whole way, but Williamstown managed to come out on top, 8-6.
So today I'm going to teach you 3 basic fundamentals to help you become a better goalkeeper. First thing I'm going to show you today is stance. You want to make sure you're on your toes, nice and balanced, with your knees bent, so you're not standing tall and rigid, and you want your hands well away from your body. So when the shot comes in, you can step out to the ball and move your hands out of the way, and you're not all tied inside here like this, trying to save the ball. The second thing I'm going to show you today is how to watch the ball. In your stance, as you're following the ball around the field, you want to follow with your eye parallel to your thumb as you're watching that ball as it goes around the field. So when the ball comes in for a shot, your hand and your eye reacts to the ball. And the third thing I'm going to show you today is about stepping to the ball. So A, you're in your stance. B, you're watching the ball with your thumb and your eye. When the shot comes in, you step to the ball, so you take away the angle and cover where the ball is. If you follow these 3 basic rules, it'll give you a good foundation on becoming a good goalkeeper.
Thanks for watching Fast Break Lacrosse, Australia's only lacrosse TV show. For more information, highlights and past episodes, check out fastbreakweekly.com and tune in next month for more highlights, interviews and news. I'm Evan Willis, thanks for watching.